and hold for advanced controls.
Yay. Casey found, hi. Oh, hey, Tar. Casey found us some theme music.
Kinda
Theme music.
It'll go away if I open up Periscope.
Theme music. Well, we had theme music and then it went away.
Okay.
Trying to fix this camera. Yes, interracial relationships rock socks. If we start having problems like we did last week, you guys let us know. Because last week we had some connection issues.
Did you go back and rewatch it and see if it was choppy?
Kinda. I started, but then I had to go to class.
Was it choppy?
It was a choppy.
I don't know.
No way.
All right.
Oh, hey, Antrell.
All right.
How's everyone doing tonight? So, tonight's Periscope's going to be just questions.
It'll probably be shorter.
Shorter.
We didn't get any questions until today, and it was only a couple hours ago that we got them. Our main theme, we try to have a theme every time. We don't this time.
No theme.
One of my friends recommended talking about kids' hearts and how they're pure. They don't see race or color. They just love, and we will address that another time. I think it's a deeper topic that needs a little bit more thought.
Yes.
But it is a major reason why I spend so much time at work with kids and not the adults. One reason. But that'll be for another Periscope, another time, probably soon. Yeah. So we just rushed home there and got a haircut. So if you see us itching,
it is so super cute. Oh my God, his haircut.
Oh, thank you.
That's intro.
All right, intro. Well, Bridget, listen. I rolled by your house today after you were here and took pictures of your nice parking job, and I meant to send pictures to ask if you ran over that limb or you backed up over your curb next to that limb. Either way, I laughed real hard.
You were like, kinda on the sidewalk, but not really on the sidewalk. Your slave laughs a lot. And you can get blocked a lot.
Yeah, okay. So, which is funny because one of our questions tonight is tell our favorite joke, because that person, Shola, our faithful question sender ender.
Very rude.
She loves us that we laugh. She loves how we laugh. So she asked our favorite jokes, but the problem is we don't tell jokes.
No, we don't tell
jokes. We just laugh at jokes.
We just laugh.
So,
like, he was like, what's your favorite joke? I was like, why did the chicken cross the road? And he's like, why? I'm like, to get to the other side. I'm like, I don't know. There was a white man, a Chinese man, and a Jewish man sitting in a bar. I don't know. That's all I got.
Yep. Now, if you hang out with us anywhere out, one of my favorite activities, unfortunately, is to just make fun of people. But it's in a quiet way, so like I'll just be in her ear whispering.
It is not in a quiet way. Let me tell y'all what he does.
Uh-oh.
He will take a picture of someone.
Oh, no, that's true.
This is what he does. And the person can be looking directly at us. He doesn't care. He's like, oh my God, look at that girl. Look at them rolls hanging out right there. I gotta get a picture of this.
I've never made fun of someone for being fat. Thank you.
He does. Oh my God, look at them shoes.
Yes.
Look at them shoes they got on. And I'm like, are you kidding, Casey? Like, she's looking directly at us. I don't care.
Yeah, so it's just... yeah, that's why I don't give out, like...
She said the flash was on. No, she said she's done it, but her flash was on, so she stopped. You got to be careful. When I worked at the bank, I used to do that. and I had to make sure that my flash wasn't on so that I could take pictures of my customers when they would leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had some very interesting customers.
Oh, in fact, I think you got my number by.
Yes.
I took a picture of one of her customers, and she's like, "Please send that to me."
It wasn't one of my
Oh,
customers.
it was the leopard
lady.
tights.
Yeah.
That lady.
Yeah.
Look, y'all. Some people around here just dress too crazy. So I take lots of at the truck stop when I work on Sunday nights. Man, it's golden, and I just be throwing them up on Snapchat.
He does.
And laughing.
There's this woman that lives around here that has like this really huge mole on her face, and she has hair coming out of the mole, and her hair is longer than the hair on my head, the hair that's on the mole. And I saw her when I was getting off the freeway, and the hair in the mole was like, it was like floating in the wind. And I was like, oh. Yeah.
See, and I'm
He
on
took
a
a
call,
picture of her.
So I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yeah. Snap. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Because some things you just can't pass up. You just can't.
Yeah, it was so gross. Like the hair in the mole was literally like waving in the wind.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, we're goofy, but we don't really do jokes. Sorry, Shola. We're boring in that. Flowing in the wind like a river stream.
Look, I might have the picture. I don't know if I should
let's go
share
to
it on here. I'll look for the picture of that mole. I might have it. I probably don't, but I might.
Do you want me to do that one?
Yeah, Shola's first. I think this. Yeah, she asked, "What are your takes on God's spirituality and religion?" Two subjects I try to avoid anywhere I'm at are
block him.
Politics and religion. However, you can still be civil on an easy basis here and just say, we both grew up Southern Baptist.
Right.
We go to a non-denominational church. We believe in God and Jesus Christ.
Die for our sins.
Yes.
I'm going to heaven.
Yes. Yes.
All that wonderful stuff.
Won't he?
Won't he do?
All right, anyway.
Won't he do?
So that's where we stand.
Won't he do it? Look. Won't he will. Every time.
So everybody's on board here. All right.
Yes. Yes.
I just don't want to get opened up into a big philosophical debate.
We have those, though. We have I think everyone has questions about their religion, things that they don't understand, things that they've So Jesus was 12, and in the next account he was 33.
You have a big problem with that.
I do. What happened between the years of 13 to 32? What was Jesus or 31? What was Jesus doing between 13 and 31?
He was living.
We don't know what happened. So we talk about that type of stuff. Anyway, I digress.
Who do you admire or look up to, famous and or not, and why? I'll go first.
Hey, bae. Hey, bae.
Mine's easy, kind of. Okay, with me, I'm terrible about any favorites. You ask me a favorite movie, favorite food, except bacon. That's just hands down. Anything and everything bacon is awesome, usually. But I just...
Somebody's giving us some love.
I know. If y'all like what y'all hear, just tap the screen, give us some little hearties.
What were we naming Frank?
I didn't name him.
Give Frank some love. We named him. Did we name him Frank? I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Tap the little fat guy in the right corner. That's Frank. Give him some love.
So
that's what I'm talking about. Look at all that love.
Ooh.
Love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means. Come on, y'all. To really love somebody.
They sound good, don't they?
Come on. Sing Kirk. I know you wouldn't, Trail.
Man, I swear y'all are like best friends and just didn't know it.
Oh, we'll write you down. Shelly G. We'll write that one down.
Right there. I don't talk about religion and politics. Hey, let's throw politics in.
We're going to keep it real short. I think I spelled her name wrong.
Who, Hillary? Yeah,
I was going to go with music, but Kirk Franklin came out. I think it's because we were just talking about God. Yes, we worship Jesus. We worship Jesus. I think Jesus should have a middle name. Jesus Michael Christ.
I think it's H.
Jesus H. Christ.
When people get all angry, don't they throw that H in there? Anyway, what was it? Okay, so who do I admire or look up to? There's
Jesus
different parts
the
of different people. That's awesome right there. The Christ. I look up to my dad and my dad's one of those people who, when he puts his mind to something, you're not stopping him. He's going to do it. He was kind of unhealthy, overweight a little bit, and he had a scare. It was on my birthday or the day after no, it was the day between his birthday and mine a couple years back, and he decided, you know what? I'm going to get healthy so I can live longer. And he started running, and my dad, and this was 2 years ago, my dad has now ran, like 3 marathons maybe, several half marathons. He's a marathon maniac and a half marathon maniac. He's got like the double.
Yeah.
He's just, like, when he puts his mind to something, it's done. He's going to do it. He's very business oriented also. He helped start a family business and ran it successfully for several years, even outdoing our good old corporations like Walmart trying to come in.
Yeah, he has issues with Walmart. His family owns a grocery store. Oh, thanks, bae.
So
yeah, his dad did two 5Ks in one day. He did one at 8:30 in the morning, and then he turned around and did one at like 1 or something. And I was like, okay.
Yes. And then there's different like officers at work that I really admire and look up to as far as their work ethic, how they go about treating people as well. So there's a lot of different things I like about different people. I don't know. Lord have mercy. This is true. But you also worship. Anyway, we're not going to get into this. This is why I don't want to get into big religious debate on here. Yes, it is to follow the teachings of Jesus, but Jesus is part of God, and you worship God, therefore you worship Jesus as well.
Because when we go to heaven, that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
We're going to be worshiping God. We're not going to be following his teachings. We're going to be worshiping all day.
Okay, so that's who I admire.
I admire my grandmother and my great-grandmother. I admire my great-grandmother. Well, I'll go with my grandmother first. I admire my grandmother because she kind of took me in. My mom had 5 kids, and I think I told y'all my dad's a crackhead. Can I tell y'all my dad a crackhead? My dad is a crackhead. It's so... My oldest brother... yeah. We're very open about it, though. Mm-hmm. You know, we understand, we acknowledge, and there's no need for us to try to, sugarcoat it or anything. You're a crackhead. You need help. And until you are... Yeah, you got to be open about these type of things. Until you are, fully ready to accept the fact, because he's still in denial. You're like, Daddy, you smoked crack last week. No, I didn't. Where did your check go? And he don't have an answer. So anyway, my dad never did right. And so, my grandmother kind of took me in, and every year for school, my grandmother would take me shopping for school. She always made sure that my hair was done, that I had a new pair of kids, the cloth, not the leather, the canvas, I mean. She took me shopping at JCPenney's, and she took me shopping at Dillard's. So she really showed me, skip that question. She really showed me, I
actually wrote it down, Antrio. I got y'all. I just didn't want to interrupt. Sorry. I did.
How to be a woman. She showed me what it was like to carry yourself. And so I admire my Mimo. She's my Mimo. She's the most amazing woman that I know now. And some days I just like to go over to her house and just listen to her talk.
It's actually awesome. I love doing it too.
I mean, like, Mimo. But see, here's the thing about my Mimo. My Mimo is about 5 foot tall. She is very petite. But she's a fireball.
Yeah.
Like, awesome. I mean, will go off on you in 2.5 seconds. Like, went off on the people in the hospital because they weren't acting right when my daddy George was in the hospital. Yes. Like, was 70 years old and got into a fight at work. She's 70. She was like 73, 74, 70, something like that. Anyway, she was old and fighting.
No, we want to.
I'm gonna answer this question because
yeah,
kinda. I think that was Tara. Tara, was that you? Okay, she kinda did. Because did she take care of me kinda because my mom couldn't?
Oh.
My mom, she worked hard and she took care of us the best that she could, you know. Like, I don't have anything against my mom. Did what she had to do because she was all she had, you know. It was her and it was us. My oldest brother didn't live with us. We have different dads, but my mom did what she had to do. And when she couldn't, my Mima stepped in and she took care of me, you know. So the second person that I admire is my great grandmother. Let me tell y'all about my granny. I don't know what that person talking about. My granny was the type of person who didn't hold her tongue. And so we couldn't really take her places. Oh, hey. That guy needs to go somewhere. So we couldn't take my great grandma places because my granny would like say stuff like, "What in the shit in hell that woman got on?"
I should have been her best friend.
But it was, but she didn't say it quietly. Like, we would be at the mall. I took her, y'all, for real. No lie. I took Granny shopping. Granny didn't go anywhere. Granny didn't like to go. She didn't like to deal with people. She went to the rec where the old folks went to play bingo and make ceramic stuff all day. And then she went home. Granny smoked her cigarettes. The sheets up for my yoga. Granny smoked her cigarettes. She dipped her snuff and she chewed tobacco. And she stayed to herself. Bye. But Granny didn't hold her tongue. So we would be at the mall. We were at the mall this time. And this girl walked past us and the girl shouldn't have had on what she had on. And Granny really said that, "What in the shit in hell does this girl have on?" And I did this. "Granny, you can't say that stuff out loud." And she said, "I don't give a shit about these people. They ain't gonna come up to me and say nothing." And I said, "Oh, Jesus, Lord, I can't get into a fight with nobody else here, Lord." Like, it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So that was, but Granny always like, "Stop pushing.
Why you got all them papers?
Put those papers down. Those papers are not for you. They are in your cubby hole, but they are for me. I need all three of you to go into the playroom. Go into the playroom. Go into the playroom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, goodbye. Thank you." You had a parenting moment there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So, anyway, but Granny would like give me wisdom. Yes, the playroom. Go into the playroom. That is your side of the house. Get off of that. Who was that? Yeah, it was all three of them. They were snitching. Granny would talk to me about stuff. If I ever needed anything, she was there. And Granny lived with me most of my life. I slept with Granny up until I was probably about 8. Shh, don't tell nobody. We only had 3 bedrooms, and there was a lot of us. And then all through high school, up until Granny started getting a little cray-cray. You know, she would like repeat stuff all day, the same thing. Anyway, but those are the 2 people that I admire, my Meemaw and my Granny. So, next question.
While we're still looking, somebody asked if we're married. We're not married.
We are
dating.
not married.
As such, I don't know if it was the same person.
I think it was. I don't know if
had the Steve Curry.
Steph Curry.
Yeah. We go back and forth like every day. It's we want a 4th kid. No, we don't. Kids are expensive, but they're awesome. We'd love a mixed baby because they're beautiful.
A mulatto.
Yeah. So, but first we'd have to get married to get to that next hurdle. So.
Plus, I'm in the process of losing weight, and I really don't want to get fat again. I don't have that Tiana Taylor snapback. Look, I don't have the Tiana Taylor snapback, and it's gonna take me another 2 years to lose the weight from having that.
Yeah, but she did that dance already. Ooh.
Stop it.
Sorry. I get a little out of hand sometimes. Okay.
Next question.
So, is there any place abroad you would like to visit and why? Look, we started going through these questions and asking like where we want to visit. It's everywhere. We just want to travel the world. So, yes. I'll be back in a second, though.
Somebody finna get in trouble. Oh, they finna get in trouble. We could have a whole... Why did I get dark all of a sudden? The white man leaves and all of a sudden I get dark. How'd that work? I think he made me lighter. Now I'm dark. For real. Y'all laughing at me, but I'm for real. Did y'all see that? When he was sitting here, I was lighter than this, and now all of a sudden I'm dark. He was like reflecting off of me or something. See, that's the kind of relationship we got. He reflects off me. Didn't Beyonce write a song about that? I think she did. Anyway, somebody's crying, so somebody got in trouble. But back on topic, we could have like a whole Periscope about like where we want to travel, like all the places we want to go. Is there more than one person crying? All 3 are crying? All 3 kids are crying. So don't call Scan.
So did you cover everywhere we wanted to travel?
No, I just said we could have a whole Periscope about where we want to travel.
Oh man, all of Europe, Greece, Australia, New Zealand. I've hit Hawaii. She hasn't yet. I want to do an Alaskan cruise.
I don't want to do an Alaska cruise. I don't like being cold. Alaska doesn't seem like a place that would be just... Let's go to Alaska. No.
Okay, see, I'm not about that either. It's just travel to Alaska, but I do an Alaskan cruise. I'd love to see the whales out there, and I hear it's really not cold when you're on your cruise ship. So.
No, thank you. I'll pass on that. So, yeah, we could do like a whole Periscope on where we want to go. So, next question.
Oh, that was the joke.
We don't have jokes. We did that one.
Oh, this is just for you.
Me. She asked... if I talked about what I'm studying and why. I don't know if a lot of people know already. I kind of put it up on my Instagram because I be having moments as a student. I'm in my senior year of college. I am in school for psychology, but I don't want to do behavior psychology because I really don't care about your problems. I don't want to sit...
So harsh.
I'm just being honest.
I know.
I don't want to sit in a chair while you relax in my office and talk about, how your dad used to beat your mom and how that affected you. Like, my heart goes out.
But you want me to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that. We'll talk about that later. I don't want to do that. I want to do consumer psychology, which is in the umbrella of psychology. It's still in that field. But what I want to do is I want to work for a firm. And it's basically research. Like, for instance, what makes you shop at Walmart? What makes you shop at Target? How can I, if I'm working for Walmart, how can I get you as a Target customer to come to Walmart and not Target? So that's one of the things that we do as a consumer psychologist. Another thing that we do as a consumer psychologist is, when you're in line at Walmart and they have all the candy in a row, and then at the bottom they have a row of toys that specifically little 2 and 3-year-olds can grab. That's a consumer psychologist. They did that because they know that little kids are impulse people, and a lot of the times the parent doesn't want to hear them cry, or B, they just give them what they want anyway. And so the little kid goes over there and grabs the Frozen toy off the thing, and then they come up to mommy, I want that. And then the mommy's like, either no, you're not getting that, and the baby starts crying, and then the mommy's like, okay, so you'll shut up, I'll get it for you. So that's the consumer psychologist thing. And another thing, a third thing, and then we'll go to the next question, is basically, exactly. I got that speech before I left the car every time. But when you go to like your regular store, like if you go to Kroger or Walmart or Albertsons or any of those stores, you know the store pretty much in and out. And then one day you'll go and everything's kind of mixed up, and you're like, okay, the cereal aisle was aisle 6. Why is the cereal aisle now 4? What a consumer psychologist does in that is they consult stores to mix it up. So that way you won't go straight to the cereal aisle. Now you have to find it, and now you buy more stuff. So basically it is, how do you spend what you spend, and how can I make more money off of you by what you spend? So my minor is in marketing, and so it ties together that way. I hope I explained it. That is so disgusting.
Guys, I found it.
He found the mole hair.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that mole. Is that not glorious? Like, how do you pass up taking a picture of that? You did that one. Okay.
Okay.
So we have no...
How am I going to sleep now?
Look, I'll be over here just scrolling, looking while she talking about her stuff.
It was so nasty.
We don't know who we're going to
yeah.
vote for. Probably neither one of the main candidates,
Yeah.
to be honest. I
think I'm going to write my own name in, guys. Y'all vote for me.
Yeah.
Vote for Denise 2016. I will take away student loans, and I will give everybody $10,000 to start up your own business.
Oh, okay. So we're just going to kill the
I will
country.
also put vending machines in all of the malls, and the vending machines will be free so that you can get your snacks. And I will take away scans so that you can properly beat your children.
So, yeah.
They don't accept write-ins in Arkansas? You just crushed my dreams. I'm going to have to go to Washington now because I think I'm still a registered voter in Washington. I'll go up there and write my name in.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah. We don't know.
She leans more towards Hillary. I lean more towards Trump. Or we did for a while.
We did for a while. In the beginning, I was like, yes, let's get Bill back in the office. You know, but now I'm just like, Hillary got some shady crap going on. Yeah. Trump don't know how to talk in front of a camera. He says stuff that's just inappropriate. So we don't know who we're going to vote for, honestly. This is probably the saddest election that I've done. This is my third election. Yes. It does feel like a lose situation. Yeah.
Like, I feel like if ever a third party had a chance,
we are screwed. Yeah, we're screwed either way.
This will be the year. If enough people are like, I don't agree with either one of those people, so I'm going to go third party. Somebody might have a chance.
Yeah. I also thought about writing in Michelle Obama.
Look, I'm not an Obama fan, but I would vote for me some Michelle. She's that awesome.
I think, and I know we're not supposed to go into this, but I'm going to tell y'all this. I think that Trump ran because he is rich and he wanted to prove that he could do something, and he doesn't need anyone's approval because he has all of his money. You know, like a lot of campaign people, they rely on the money from other people. I know, right? I'm gonna keep it PG. They rely on campaign money. Trump don't need any campaign money. He got his own money. He's like,
Okay.
He has a huge ego, yeah. He's like, this is going to be fun. I feel like it was a joke.
Yeah,
Let's
bored.
run for presidency. You know, I've ran multi-millionaire businesses. I'm going to run for presidency. He trying to pull a Reagan. Wasn't Reagan the one that was on TV? I think Reagan was a cowboy in black and white. Anyway, next question.
Okay, Tara, word to your questions. We really appreciate them, by the way.
Yes, your questions were amazing.
They were very good. And we'll get to them now.
I thought he was an actor.
Let's see. Does Denise's kids call me dad, and does Theron call her mom? Not really. Theron, when we first got together, Theron just called any female mom. And when he was here a lot, he would call her mom, but his mom and me had a talk about it, and she doesn't like it. So we taught him to call her D.
Out of respect for the baby mama.
As much as possible, he calls her D. Yeah. Every once in a while, he'll have a slip up, but I mean, he'll call me mom sometimes too when he first comes back from her all week. So,
yeah. But my kids although my kids don't call Casey dad, they consider him dad. Yeah. Like, for instance, my kids were FaceTiming their dad, and Caleb, my oldest, goes, Daddy, we have 2 dads. You're our dad, and Casey's our dad. And Theron's our brother. And me and Casey were in the kitchen, and we were like, oh, crap, it's about to go down. Yeah, his daddy didn't like that too much. He tried to, ingrain in him that he was his only dad. Nah, he didn't love that at all. But, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love Theron.
Exactly, intro. That's why I like, that's why you my boo.
Yeah, I like when Theron calls her mom. I like when her kids call me dad. I have no issues there at all.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How do I feel about raising a black male in today's society? I am scared. Casey and I have had this talk a lot. I'm scared. Let's see. Caleb is a very smart little boy. Yeah. He is the smartest kindergartner in his school. He should be in 1st or 2nd grade. My baby is reading on a 4th or 5th grade level, and he's 5. He reads my college books.
He's the only kindergartner in all of the city going to a gifted and talented program.
Yeah. So, with that being said, even though he's smart, he's very naive, you know? I don't want anyone taking advantage of my baby. I don't want anyone downplaying how smart he is to make him feel some type of way. So I'm very protective of Caleb. I'm very protective. I am one of those moms that is at the school. I take him to school every morning. I take him to his classroom every morning. I talk to the teachers. I give them my phone number. I have a very close relationship with his teachers because I want to make sure that, don't look at me, because my baby is a black child, that he will not get the same education or the same chance because of his color.
Yeah, but the school he goes to is probably 90 to 95% all black kids.
Yes.
So.
But I'm starting it now because when he gets older, I don't want him to, because Caleb got in trouble a lot in pre-K because his mouth. Yeah, he would be like.
He does have a very smart alecky mouth.
Yes.
But
I already know all of this.
Yeah, it's mainly because he's smart, and a lot of the times he'll be bored in there, or here at the house, he'll say something that you really just want to smack him for. But really, a lot of times he is being inquisitive, and he really is asking a question to learn and not to be a smart.
But.
Yeah, smart butt. So you have to kind of step back and realize what actually is going on there. But like I said, we've had this conversation a whole lot. We hope to get him in a private school somewhere where he can actually be challenged and grow further. And it's
really challenged.
Yeah, and it's been her thing all along since I've known her. We've talked about how her babies will not grow up.
Question. Go ahead, baby. I'm gonna answer.
Oh.
Sorry.
They will not grow up thinking just because they're black they're going to be held back of anything. They have the equal opportunity as everybody else, regardless of the color of skin, which is, I'm all for that. That's how it should be, regardless. And they will grow up with that mindset. And if there becomes a problem somewhere where it's brought to my attention that that's not how it's going down, then I will step in just as quick as Mama will.
Yeah, but he might not have to, because look, I tell the teachers, you call me, I'm up at this school because I don't play about education. I don't play when it comes to my baby's education. I don't play when it comes to him furthering and growing, because he is so inquisitive, you know? So I take that very seriously. But it does scare me. But I'm kind of glad that everything that's going on in the media right now is going on. And with Casey being white and being a cop, Caleb gets the opportunity to grow up with a fair chance of seeing a white officer for someone other than
F the police.
F the police, or, you know, what we saw growing up. You know, he gets the opportunity to see a police officer from a completely different aspect or, you know, side. So that makes me happy. But I still am scared for my baby, because society sucks.
It does.
And I feel like it's just getting worse, you know. I hope that.
No, thank you. I love your babies.
Yes, Jayla and Renee are amazing. Okay.
I know she had a question you were going to answer. I didn't write it down, so I didn't see it.
What was the question? Oh, test him up a grade. Who wears the pants? Ooh.
We share those pants.
We share the pants. One leg in each hole. What do you call them? Pant leg?
I don't know.
He got one leg in, I got one leg in.
That goes across the board, like... You know,
pant leg, yeah.
Last week she mowed the yard.
I mowed the front yard and the backyard.
Yeah.
I saw it as a calorie burner.
The same week I folded the laundry. I finished up washing laundry that she didn't get time to do. Did that. I did some dishes. Like, whoever has the time to do something, that's who's going to do it.
If something needs to be done, it gets done.
Yeah.
There is no assumption that because he's a man that he has to take the trash out, that he has to do this, and because I'm a woman, I have to cook and I have to watch the kids. There's none of that. If there's something that needs to be done around the house, one of us will do it.
We typically cook together.
We do cook together.
She's awesome with sides. Ask Antrell, she'll talk all about that corn.
Yes. Oh, Antrell, my corn is amazing. Speak a little French. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? That's the only French I know. But her question was why don't we test him up?
Oh,
they have this thing where they feel like because he is 5 that he's not mature enough, so they won't test him up to like 2nd grade, but they probably will test him up to 1st grade. I'm gonna push for it because I'm like, how much more mature is a 1st grader to a kindergartner? I don't think there's that much of a difference. So if anything, we'll probably test him up to 1st grade. So, all right.
Well, I wasn't really done on the wearing the pants, but...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I wanted to answer that question before I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, so that was on as far as house chores and all that. Well, look, you take money aspect of the relationship. She's had damage with money issues, so it's kind of I have to work around that.
Actually, my pants are bigger. I'm a little thicker in the bottom part than he is. I try to put his pants on, and I'm like, they don't go over my thighs.
I have less than an old white man's booty.
Yeah.
Look, it's just
my baby's booty sags.
Yeah. Well, I even got mad and did the squat challenge a couple times. Man, it just will not raise.
It won't raise.
I can't get it.
It's like, but he has like the perfect like twerking booty because it's jiggly, but it's not like round. It's just like it slumps.
Yeah.
If y'all can it slumps.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I love your booty though.
Thank you. It's like a stress ball. It's really squishy. But okay. So, money. We discuss any kind of bigger. Yeah. Any kind of bigger purchase we'll discuss, any trip. Basically, every part of our relationship, we sit down and discuss. Disciplining the kids, talk about it. We trade off spanking them if they need to be spanked. Just everything. Everything is an equal back and forth. No one really makes any decisions without the other person. And if we can't agree on one, a lot of times we either don't do it or we'll work through it until we get a compromise.
Yeah. When we first, I'm gonna answer your question in a minute.
Write that down.
When we first got together, though, I had issues because my ex was very tight with money, and it wasn't that we were struggling, because we weren't struggling at all. He just, he had me on an allowance, so I was only allowed $100 a month, and that was to do anything or whatever I wanted to do. Go out to eat with friends, if I wanted to go, exactly, if I wanted to go shopping, I mean, like that, until, like, it was everything. If I wanted to go out to eat by myself, like McDonald's, like I had to take it out of that $100. So I was only allowed $100 a month. And so when Casey and I got together, and one day I walk in the room and he's like, I have something for you. And I'm like, what you got for me? He hands me an envelope, and he got me, like, he was a control freak. He did. He had an allowance himself. We both got $100 a month. But he had an envelope with my name on it because he went and got me a credit card with his account and with my name on it. And I'm like, why would you do this? And he was like, so you can get gas, and when you need stuff, you can just use this on my credit card, but this one has your name on it. And I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I don't know why you got me this. Like, that's not okay with me. And he's like, dude, Denise, if you need gas, use my credit card. You have one now with your name on it. Use it. It didn't. Now I'm like, good job, Casey. But at first, like, I was so broken that it was kind of like, what do you want from me? And if I do spend something, am I going to hear about it? You know, like, is he gonna throw this back in my face that I went to McDonald's? Is he gonna make me feel some type of way because I went shopping? No, like, he'll be like, babe, you wanted some wedges, get those brown wedges. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get the wedges. He's like, you've wanted wedges for a while now, so just get the wedges. And I'm like,
about 6 months. I really need some. Every time we get ready to go out, I wish I had them wedges. And then she sees a pair she loves. Buy the dang wedges, woman. They're like $35 anyway.
I'm not used to that, y'all. I'm really not, because I used to buy clothes and I would hide them in my closet, or I would go grocery shopping and I would get cash back, because, you know, you can't tell when you get cash back. It just all goes into the grocery total, and he didn't care to see the receipt. So I would get like $20 or $40 cash back just so I would have some money on me. Or I had a secret bank account that my mom would put money in for me so that I would have some money. It is crazy. And I dealt with that for 7 years. So to go from that to someone who's like, babe, whatever you need. Like, when we were dating, before we got super serious, I told him something. He went off on me. And he was like, don't you ever, you know, allow yourself to be, I guess I should just tell him.
I don't even know what
the groceries.
About what? About the
December.
I don't. You've never told anybody that.
No.
You just broke that rule, though.
I did. What?
All right, go ahead.
What rule I break?
You brought it up, but you can't. You ain't gonna say it, so you're gonna have to say it.
Oh, I gotta say that.
You bring it up, you gotta talk about it. That's a rule.
That is a rule. So before Casey and I got together, or really got together, I was a single mom. Me and my kids. I was in school full time. I worked full time. I did it all by myself because I was going through a divorce. And at the time, my ex didn't want to give me child support. He didn't feel that he should give me child support. It was a big to-do. Well, anyway, December of 2014.
14 or 15?
Anyway, in December,
It's 14.
there was a couple of times that I went without eating. But my kids ate. Because I would only have enough money to get them food. So I would sacrifice, like, me eating so that my kids were taken care of, so that they would, you know, not go hungry, not go without clothes. My kids were always taken care of, but I, like, forgot about myself. And so what you do as a real mother, right? So we were talking one day, and I let it slip. And boy, was that the wrong thing to do, because Casey must have tore me a new one, y'all. I wouldn't kind of turn me on because he got, like, you know, like real, like, woman, you know.
Oh, easy.
And it kind of turned me on a little bit, but he kind of ripped me a new one. No, he's not my husband, but we have 3 kids. But not together, but together. If that makes sense. Eyes closed. But yeah, so, like, Casey's...
Because we knew each other when this was going on, but she's too prideful. She wouldn't let nobody know. You know, like, okay, we met through both of our works. As part of my job at the police department is to go into a bank every day and make sure they're not going to get robbed and all that stuff, and just talk to the tellers. She was a teller there, so for 2 years before we got together, I'd talk to her every day, 5-10 minutes, whatever. So after a year or so, you start to really getting to know somebody. So during this time, I knew her pretty good. So I'm like, why the heck didn't you just tell me, you know? Like, no one should suffer through something like that, especially Christmas time. You know, I mean, no one should ever suffer that much anyway, but she's just too prideful of that.
I am very prideful.
I don't know any other languages. I took Spanish in
Muy
high
poquito
school.
español.
Yeah, I know, like, well, I know one line of German and it's not appropriate. Did I learn another? I know one phrase in sign language other than spelling my name, and it's not appropriate. You know, people just teach you that one line that you just got to know. Actually, it was my best friend in high school took German. He was in a military family, so he moved around a lot. And he would walk in my room because he lived with me our last year of high school because his parents got moved somewhere else. And
Turkey's delicious. Unless you're talking about the country, then we know nothing about it.
yeah. So he'd always walk in, and, you know, high school boys, and he'd just rattle off something. So I finally asked him what he was saying to me, and every day he'd say, "You're a dirty whore." So I learned that in German, and that's my one line of German I know.
Say it, baby. Say it. Say it.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it. Nah.
Say it.
Nah,
say it. Come on, y'all. Say it. Say it. Say. Okay.
Why you gotta make me be inappropriate? Teach me. Yes, ma'am. You were calling your babies that. I know how you were gonna be. Anyway, she's very prideful when it comes to money, and she's got the hurt there, so that's something we've openly had to talk about and work through.
A lot.
I mean, even last week, she was like, "Babe, can I use your car to get gas?" And I'm like, "We use your car for everything. Just go get gas," you know? I mean, I didn't say that to her.
I heard it in his voice, though.
Through my text.
Through his text. You can hear stuff through text messages.
Because you knew it was coming. I don't know why you even asked. All right. We got a low battery warning.
We'll put it on low power mode.
Yeah, I know she is, but sometimes she don't have to be that strong. She can lean on me.
I learned that I had to be that strong because I went through what I went through, and I vowed that I would never go through that again. Like,
as far as leaning on a man,
yes,
depending on a man.
I told my husband that. I said, you know, the one thing that you taught me was to never depend on a man. And you've hurt me so bad that I will never depend on a man for anything ever again. This was before Casey, of course. I was like, you know, my uncle called me in the middle of the Periscope. If y'all still there, say hi. People are still there? Okay. Okay, good. Hey. Yeah. And my mom taught me that too.
She still preaches that.
My mom she'd be like, because my mom's different, but she'd be like, why you always got to be around Casey? Why you always underneath Casey?
Now, her entire family is all, they're like, every little segment of their family is dominated by the black woman.
Yes.
It's just women ran.
The women run the household.
And so she also has that coming from her.
Yeah, I do. I don't struggle with it anymore because I can trust. Who did Cain and Abel have kids with?
Jerichiah and Elizabeth. No, I don't.
Cain and Abel were brothers.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, who did the person who asked how we discipline the kids? Who are you still here?
I don't know if they're still here. They might have left. I think they just threw a whole bunch of questions and then left.
No.
21. That was their little box or their little.
We can answer it anyway. So we discipline the kids in several different ways, and we've learned, I think we've talked about this before, but we've learned that they all obviously will respond differently. I can spank Ken, the girl, and she'll side-eye me and be like, oh, that's all you got? But if you get in her face and tell her you're very disappointed in her,
she loses it.
She will break down. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
We come from the era where cartwheels were in.
Theron, you spank him and he'll cry, but it really won't, like, he won't put it together that he needs to stop what he's doing. But you put him in timeout to where he can't play or eat, he's done for.
Play or eat.
Yeah. My little Spawn is the biggest foodie I know. I think that is all he thinks about is food.
It is.
I mean, all day today is just me and him
food
at the
and
house.
Cars.
He's like, Dad, snack. I'm like, you literally haven't even finished chewing that. Dad, I want crackers. I'm like, eat your freaking muffin. I hate that. I want cereal now. Oh my gosh.
He had, 2 bowls of cereal, crackers, chips.
A bag of muffins. 2 popsicles, I think.
They don't run from us.
Nah.
They usually come and telling themselves.
I don't
Like,
know.
Ken is real bad at that. She'll come up and she'll be like, Mommy, I didn't mess with the blinds. I didn't do it, Mommy.
Yeah, you go
and then
there
we'll go in there and the blinds will be messed up. Like, Ken, who did it if you didn't do it? Theron did it, Mommy. Theron's not here this week, Caleb. No, my kids come and they snitch on themselves. They all come because they come together. Like, they'll come to snitch on one person. Worst thing our oldest kid ever did.
I don't know, but with him, spanking works.
Yes, with Caleb's very emotional.
Yeah.
So spankings work. Like, I can look at him and he'll start crying. Yeah. I got that mama look.
Mm-hmm. I need to work on mine.
He does need to work on his.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing? No, we don't have any plans for Labor Day.
I'll be working.
Coach has a sale going on, 50% off, and then 40% off of the clearance. So I might be on the Coach website looking at some clearance stuff.
Oh boy. Yes.
When to go to the Carrot. When I think of Carrot, I think of either diamonds or food.
You're funny. It's a basically you need to know when to use timeout, a lecture, or like punishment. Look here, I don't need your help with her spending money.
Andrea, you gonna have me shouting up in here?
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Did we didn't even cover?
I don't think we did.
Sorry.
Oh, first date.
Okay.
First date and love at first sight and do we believe? We don't watch sports like that, so we don't know. But I hate LeBron James. I'll just throw that out there. So 7:58. Let's do another 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So our first date officially, we went to Hot Springs. Did a wine tasting. Was that your first wine tasting place?
It was my first wine tasting, and I love wine.
Yeah, see, about wine tastings, they just keep giving you all these little free wines, and then you are feeling awesome. Yeah. All right, so we did that, and then we hit up the casino for a second, and this little joker right here put in and bet. She used $20 and walked out of there with like $250 or
$260 something.
And I'm like, look, that does not happen all the time. Don't get used to that. But you're gonna buy dinner.
No, I didn't buy dinner. Look, he was like, keep playing. I was like, no, my light bill's due. I'm gonna take this money and go pay my light bill.
So, and then we went on a dinner cruise on the lake.
It was
On a
awesome.
big riverboat.
It was so awesome.
The food wasn't great,
The food was nasty.
but the sunset was amazing.
Yes.
Oh, the Strongbow.
Strongbow. Yes.
It's a Strongbow ale, apple ale, hard apple cider.
It's delicious.
And that was the honey flavored.
Yeah.
Sorry, Antrio came over for lunch or dinner the other night, and we all had a wonderful time. But we introduced her to hard apple cider, I think.
And love at first sight.
Did we get through the whole date? The date was the dinner
Yeah, the
cruise,
dinner
sunset. It was awesome. I did actually make her pay for a couple of the drinks that we had
I did pay
because
for a couple of drinks.
she hit big at the casino.
But I paid my light bill too.
Yeah, and off your cruise. Paid off that cruise. All right, so
Yes, we did kiss on the first date. We kissed a lot. Tongued him down.
That was the most unattractive tongue down I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. Yes, thank you. Oh, she had
Sometimes-
this bright red matte lipstick on that was, it was to die for. It was awesome.
Sometimes I like to lick his face.
Look, we're really weird.
We are really weird.
I don't know. Love at first sight. I do believe in it. Didn't happen with us.
I have rubbed his feet. I've given him a full body massage.
Yes, for the full body massage.
TMI.
Yeah,
Love at first sight.
I started addressing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe in it, but it didn't happen with us. No, I was married when I first met her. So I wasn't even.
And I was going through divorce.
Yeah, I wasn't really looking for anything else out there. at
And
all.
I wasn't looking. I was out there hoeing around.
Yeah, she was living that thought life.
I was living that major thought life.
Hmm.
Casey.
In fact, it was funny because she would tell me about all these dudes she was seeing, and she's like, "But this one's way too emotional. He's getting attached, and well, this one's got this going on." And I'm just, I don't know. Anyway,
yeah. But look at God,
look
right?
at God.
He came and he snatched me from hashtag thought life. For real, y'all. Look, I had just gone through my divorce. I had just lost all my weight from my divorce because I got up to 165 pounds. I got down to 132 pounds. Y'all, I thought I was fine.
She was fine.
I cut all my hair off. I dyed it honey blonde. I had a perm. It wasn't natural then, but I had that cute little shaved in the back with the look. Come through. I was like belly shirts, short shirts, walking in, snatching wigs when I walked in. I was living that super thought life.
Mm-hmm.
Super thought. But
Yeah.
Casey came and he
Yeah.
He
It's
somehow-
Yeah.
somehow he snatched me up out of it. I didn't want to, but he made me fall in love with him.
I didn't make you do nothing. I
You
wasn't
made
even
me
looking
fall
for
in
nothing
love with
either.
him. You did.
Please.
Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell him about the car when I almost told you I loved you.
Oh.
I almost told him I loved him first.
She says almost. She did. I heard it before. Without it even coming out of her mouth, I heard it. Hey, Super Save a Ho.
Look. Captain Save-A-Ho.
Look, why did I read that like that Superman song? Superman that ho. I super save that ho. Oh. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, Casey made me fall in love with him. He did Chinese water torture until I fell in love with him.
Drip.
I didn't want to
Drop.
drip, drippity drop. Hey, drip.
3 weeks
Drop.
till Empire starts. Back.
Okay.
Saw it today.
I didn't want to fall in love. That white boy moment.
Dude, I'm so tragically white, and it just happens too much.
I didn't want to fall in love. I was perfectly content in my thoughtism.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came along and he showed me what a real man was.
Bam.
And so now I am completely, madly, deeply in love with Casey Christian Knight.
Oh, we're gonna use my whole
Don't
name.
you say my whole name.
My government name.
Don't
That
you
better?
don't you say mine.
Yeah, see, she hates her middle name, so I'm not allowed to ever say it, Shawan. But she says it's ghetto, but
My middle
I
name
mean,
is.
it's all good.
I am ready for love. Yeah,
Yep. Look, we still have our struggles.
we do.
In fact, last night was hurtful for us both, and we woke up in a mood. But this afternoon, she skipped her
I
last
skipped
class.
class and came home.
And
Because, like, sometimes it's more important that I fix us, you know?
Or I fix us, or we fix
We
us.
fix. Well, I'm saying, like, by me
yeah.
skipping class.
Yeah.
You know, that's important. My relationship with him is the most important thing in my life, next to my relationship with God. And so, if we're not right, yes. And if we're not right, I'm not right in class.
Yeah.
My first class, I didn't focus at all. So I knew that I had to do something. Like, I needed to go home. There's no way I could have went to my next class because we weren't right. So my focus wasn't right.
Yeah.
So it's more important. Sometimes you got to figure out what's important. And to me, he is the most important person to me.
Hello. So, holla. I was talking about some white moments right there. So.
No, we're not married.
But, yeah, I mean, people are like, y'all have the most amazing relationship. We, most of the time we do, but we are far from perfect, and we still struggle and have issues. And so, I mean, like, we just have to sit down and pull it out of each other. What's going on? What are your thoughts? How can I make this better? How can you make this better for me? Just the whole deal out there. Wow.
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Congratulations. Like, that's what I strive for. That's what, like, we decided, you know, we're in this.
Yeah.
No backing out. Ain't no backing out. He can't break up with me.
I wish you would.
I wish you would break up with me.
What was that? Or they just wouldn't let him. They would refuse it. Was
My
that-
dream.
Oh, yeah. It was your dream.
I had a dream. I had a dream that I caught Casey, like, I had a dream. I'll help you find him. I had a dream that I caught Casey, like, out with some girls, and I tried to break up with him, and he just ignored me. He was like, we're not breaking up. You're not breaking up with me. This is not happening. And I'm like, why are you following me? Because you're my boo, and I'm going to follow you. And I'm like, we're not together anymore. And he's like, yeah, we are. Yeah. I feel like that's how it would be in real life. Like, if I tried to break up Casey, this just isn't working for me. I think it's time we go our separate ways. He's going to be like, my way is your way. Yeah. Which way are we going?
Well, I'm going to sleep in the guest bedroom in the other
house. Well, I guess I'm sleeping there too.
Yeah.
Look. There's no getting rid of this one.
Yep.
We're in it. Nah, bro, we good, right? Nah, bro, we good. Look. Because, I mean, look, we're older. Dating sucks balls. Like, super cow balls. Dating sucks. And I got something good, and I would rather work on making this better than trying to find something else. You know? We covered all of them. So, it's 8:07. We are right at our hour.
Yeah, an hour. You know, we started this thinking we'd go like 10, 15
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes at most. Now we're doing like hour and 20.
Yeah.
Like, what has happened? Like, why would y'all even be interested in us? Is really... Oh!
Thank you for the question. You are so amazing. You almost made us cry, or made me cry.
It did touch me in a pretty place in here, too.
In a pretty place in here.
Your PS did.
Your PS did. It was amazing.
Someone actually did ask if we go on double dates with Norman, and I totally just saw that again. We don't, and we're not against it. I just hadn't talked to him about doing it, and he's a very, 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 very busy man. But I actually thought today while I was running, I have a lot of time to think while I'm running because I really, really hate running. So I try to just think of anything and everything. I'm like, we should have him and Rosalind as a guest appearance on our Periscope sometime. They're another interracial couple, and why not? So they're in the same unique.
Be nice.
Yeah.
And Trill.
They're in the same situation as us. a white cop, black female, and she's they're raising a little black son. So, JK, but no, really though.
No, but for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did think about that today. So,
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see which way the wind blows.
Yep.
Any other questions, you guys? This is open mic night. Bam.
But we're not gonna sing. Well, I ain't gonna sing. I mean,
to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Now slide, slide, baby, slide.
that wind blowing.
Okay. Any questions?
We down there.
We're down to 4 peoples. I don't know how y'all don't get tired of us.
I know, for real.
We get tired of us.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, we too goofy. We need to calm down.
Well, thank you very much.
We love you too. No, we don't support Donald. Unless you're talking about Donald Duck.
Are we talking about Trump?
Oh, yay. We are cray. We'll give you that. We're cray. But it's so weird because, like, together we're, like,
Super
transformed into this super goofy subhuman.
Look, if y'all saw my pictures of the night of the sunset, and then
the YouTube channel, yeah.
Yeah, we still haven't done anything. What? Okay, so after our first Periscope, we set it up to where these videos save to the phone. So we should figure out just how to upload these at least to YouTube. So because we have a lot of people apparently whose phone is too full to download the app. I mean, we've heard that like 5 or 6, maybe 7 times now. So we'll try to get that up on YouTube soon.
We will work on that.
The Donald Trump question, because you've asked it twice. They need some new phones. We kind of addressed that earlier. We don't really know who we're voting for. There's parts of Trump that I love, parts I hate. Same with Hillary. I mean, they're all...
Thank you. Oh,
Whatever.
she deleted her games. Look. True story. Side note, I deleted my Bible app to get the new iPhone update one time. But I put it back on there after the update. Sorry, Lord.
You feeling some guilt for that?
I felt some guilt.
I can see that in your face.
Yeah. I know, right? I deleted the Bible app so I could update my phone. But I put it back on there, though.
But you need that security to protect that Bible. No? Can't justify that?
No. Can't justify that.
All right, I try. Yeah. I'm a master justifier.
So
I guess that's it, guys.
now it's time to say goodbye
Oh, why?
to all our family. MIC
See you later.
KEY
Why? Because we care?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
MOUSE.
If I would have known JT then, I probably would have watched all the time. But
I did watch.
I didn't know JT.
But y'all know
then.
about my relationship with JT.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
told y'all
and-
about my relationship with JT.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck. Anyway.
Yeah. That's about it. That's what we got.
That's what we got.
I do look up to JT or respect him or whatever to show love.
Thank you.
Because he is so multi-talented, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's a very, very, very talented man.
Very talented man. So if you guys have questions, email us interracially, the letter N, love at gmail.com. You can follow us both on Instagram. I am _Yogani_. He is at KC Knight.
KASEYKNIGHT. You can also just DM us if you have to, if you don't want to email. Okay. Go for
Okay.
it. You want your Batman mask? Okay, just a minute.
Okay, but yeah. Email us or text us. I just realized that was Stephanie.
Oh.
This whole time. Stephanie.
Sorry, Stephanie. I love you, BFF.
Let me take it.
Okay.
Duh.
Look,
I just realized. I was like,
Okay.
how's she gonna text us? She ain't got our number.
Look, I can't see your picture, and I can't
No.
even read your name because...
I can see your boobs though.
Oh, Jesus. They're everywhere. You can't help but see them.
I do see your boobs. That's what made me realize it was you, Stephanie. I said, I know those boobs.
Take it.
You want to say bye to everybody?
They are great. Yes. You want to come
So-
say bye? Oh, come look at Theron's new haircut, guys.
It ain't fixed though.
Bye. Bye.
Say
How
wave.
freaking adorable. Say bye bye.
Bye.
All right. Now go play. You
Yeah,
gonna steal my
that-
calories
that's
with
our
that popcorn?
that's our calories. My calories.
Ah.
Yep, calories. You'll learn all about that. You know, Caleb be trying to count his calories.
He
Come on,
counting
some-
everything though.
Mommy, how many calories I got for the day? Anyway, see you guys later.
We're out.
Deuces.